historically, Vikram as a group has always worked in international markets. All our businesses are export and international trade oriented. We have been working in these in various different businesses globally for the last 50 years. So we know how quality is important and how much it means to respect that relationship and the trust. So especially because we come in from manufacturing for the last 4 decades, we brought in the expertise and put it together to come up with a unique mix of putting all our efforts in bringing a product which stands by the test of time, with not just saying a 25-year guarantee and warranty, but it's actually proven its mettle. Vikram as a product now, it's recognized as a top 10 solar panel. It's written about in various journals and everywhere. So I think it's more about the ethos that we have imbibed from the group, which means buying the right material, having the right processes, having the right equipment, and putting in that much effort in training and efficiency and optimization. Not forgetting about efficiency and cost, because having the right quality does not give you the liberty of being expensive. So what I can say is that Vikram is highly quality oriented and highly competitive. So it's a good mix to be, and it's a very optimized position for us to be in, and it's an opportune time for Europe. It's a very interesting experience that we had. I think this was almost 2 years ago. We did our initial megawatt project in India. This was a 5 megawatt project, and in 6 months' time we saw certain degradations in solar panels coming across in Vikram solar panels. I'm not embarrassed to say that, but this was the case. And we realized that certain panels were seeing accelerated degradation in generation. So we did extensive amount of tests. We involved various national and international agencies to find out and to do various tests. And ultimately, PID was the main reason for that. And how we reversed it was a very unique process, and we in fact did it in a very cost efficient and non-commercial kind of a way. For that, you'll have to contact my team, and we'll probably charge you for it. But it's a problem, but there's a very easy solution for it as well. It need not be considered as the problem in solar panels. There are much larger issues at stake when we look at the other raw materials that go into solar panels, and the kind of complacency with which other manufacturers are putting together their product. It creates a very big stir in the industry, thinking what kind of investments the investors are putting in and what kind of returns they would get over a long term. So a high level of consciousness needs to come about in terms of what are we putting into our solar farms, and what evaluation processes need to be done. Not by just having certain certifications is not enough. The certifying agencies, although they do a very good job when they do the certification, but they are not seeing how the processes are being panned out on a day-to-day basis. So you really need to know the ethos of the organization with which you work with. You need to know the fabric of the organization, what they believe in, what is the ethical culture of the organization, whether they stand by the product over the long term or not. And I think that is what carries forward a product and a brand, and we have been able to do that. I think we have been in the European market for now 6 years. We have successfully done various rooftop on-ground kilowatt utility scale projects across Europe. UK has recently become active, and we hope to do many projects at various levels here. We have built very strong relationships here with installers, distributors, and we continue to do that. I think the bigger challenge here is to educate our customers and our distributors on what is the right product and which would give them the best yield. It is not possible to have one single product that would be good for a utility scale project as well as a rooftop. You need to have a differentiating factor, and we have created different series for different applications, which has certain inherent advantages which kind of deliver the custom benefit for the required application. As far as Vikram is concerned, we have never shied away from investing in infrastructure. In the last 6 years, we have doubled our capacities every year. Literally every year we have doubled capacities. We're currently at 150 megawatt, and in the next 6 months we are adding another 350 to make it a half a gigawatt infrastructure. Having said that, what I would like to encourage our European clients and investors is to come forward and engage with manufacturers such as us to give us insight into their forecasts and demand cycles, so that we can really plan for the capacities and be able to support for the demand, which would in turn create an alternative supply source for them out of China. It is beneficial for them, and it is beneficial for us, of course. We are a formidable player in the market. It's going to be very difficult for China to, compete with us in the long term, because we have the right tools in terms of quality, in terms of the right processes in place. It's very important for us to not have any callbacks, to be able to cater to the entire range of customers, and to be able to stand by the brand that we have built over decades.